Hey guys, I'm back with a bonus part 2 segment for the song Saga card, Your Best Friend in High School, because I just remembered this awesome story that me and my friend Rob, this funny time that he and I had together. If you missed part 1, go back and watch it. It's episode 23. This is still 23, but it's part 2. And the card is Your Best Friend from High School. But the thing I just remembered was this great time when we heard that the Talking Heads movie Stop Making Sense was playing in Philadelphia, in the city. And even though, as I mentioned in the previous video, Rob was fully into kind of like classic rock and I was really into hip hop, we both loved the Talking Heads. It was sort of like the middle ground where we could meet and really rock out and have fun. So, and I remember like going to see college bands with him where they played Talking Heads, and we thought that was cool. And we often joked, like, wouldn't it be amazing if we could ever go see David Byrne and Talking Heads for real? And we didn't get the chance when we were in high school, but Stop Making Sense was playing at this little teeny grungy theater in the city, and we decided we were going to sneak into the city and go see this movie. And so basically where we lived was probably like a 40 minute train ride from the center of the city. And so one night we get on the trains and try and like dress cool and just like older than we are. And we get to the theater, and I remember there was a problem, like they wouldn't let us in because we were too young. And so we were like, I think we were like pretending to smoke cigarettes, or maybe had like clove cigarettes or something, because we thought that would make us look older. And so I think that what happened was we waited until the movie started, and they stopped kind of like having someone at the front of the building to check people for tickets and things. And we actually snuck in and sat in the very back of this tiny theater that thankfully had an amazing sound system. And we watched all of that film, Stop Making Sense. And if you haven't seen Stop Making Sense, do yourself a favor, sit down and watch that on a big screen with some good speakers. It stands up, I reckon, still, even to this day. So yeah, so the story is sneaking into Philadelphia's grungiest, dirtiest little indie theater to watch the Talking Heads. And man, the Tom Tom Club part, there's a secret, like, special surprise appearance from the Tom Tom Club in there too, which was awesome. What you gonna do when you get out of jail? I'm gonna have some fun. So that's the song for part 2. It's the Tom Tom Club. That song, look it up, you'll find it. Tom Tom Club, and sneaking in to see Talking Heads movie with Rob Pagliaro. Okay, that's it. I promise that's the only part 2 for this card. There's a million more stories. I'm sure you have some. Hit me up.